What's up, YouTube? It's Antonio from Buckeye Nation. I'm going to bring you a recap of our most recent potluck we just did. Uh, wasn't able to upload this as quick as I'd like to have. Sort of rushed right now to get this done. Been real busy with Thanksgiving, the holidays. And, of course, Buckeyes beating up on that team up north. Big game we had to watch. So we faced Fulmen Morte in this matchup. Pretty well-known clan. They're affiliated with War Whales, Mariana Trench, Crystal Warrior, all very well-known clans, pretty elite clans, and they're able to pull a couple guys from those clans, if they need to for these potlucks, which is a great thing to have for being affiliated with other clans. We actually tag teamed with the Rebels for this, the Rebels Inc. That's their clan, level 11 clan, good group of guys over there. And we tag teamed with them to go into this potluck, in which we were a middleweight division, which is 2 Town Hall 11s, 6 Town Hall 10s, and 22 Town Hall 9s. So, just going to show you a little bit of the matchup. They were able to 3-star, 4 of our Town Hall 10s. We only 3-starred one of theirs, 3 of which were cleared by their Town Hall 11s. Only one of which was cleared by Town Hall 10, which, with the new updates and everything, it's extremely difficult to take down Town Hall 10s nowadays. So one thing our clan has to work on personally is getting our defenses up. For instance, our number 7 is basically a Town Hall 9 defensively with some level 1 Infernos. That's obviously not taking anything away from Fulmen Morte. They're a fantastic clan, but when you compare something like this, it's a little difficult with this. So it's just something we have to personally work on, getting our defenses up for these potlucks in the future to make it a little more competitive. But they're an excellent clan, and they got a very high percentage on us, 97%, so obviously they know what they're doing there. So I'm just going to bring you some recap videos. Their Town Hall 11s were anti-2+3 bases. They're anti-2 in that they have central town halls, but they also are extremely difficult to 3-star these bases. So we had our Town Hall 10, our leader, Buckeye 80, take on these 2 bases, and he was able to 2-star both of them. Very good attacks. And what you're going to see here, he's going to do a queen walk at the bottom, and he's going to end up using a ton of bowlers, 20 plus bowlers on this base. He drops a baby dragon right here, which I don't understand why he did that. I think he could have just got away with using a whiz. I know he was trying to create a funnel here, but you see this air defense here. He could have just used a single whiz, has 6 more spots. Could use that for a bowler or something else. So let me zoom out here. Right now he's just trying to funnel up so that he can get the rest of his bowlers right in that core here. Drops a couple of hogs on this corner. And then just the rest of his group. Also, probably didn't need those wall breakers there. Could have used that for extra troop space too, with that jump spell right there. But he's just going to rage through here. Drops an EQ to drop the percentage on these defenses, the Town Hall and everything. And he's going to pull off at 50%. I think he gets a 52% on this base. So, very tough base to take on. But good attack by B80. Next attack, we had our number 30 attack up. He's apparently a pro at this. He's going to get the 2-star Town Hall 9 for us. Able to get a 2-star on a max Town Hall 10 base. So it's, obviously you see this Town Hall's on the outside here. So it's super easy to get the Town Hall, but it's great to have someone on your team that's able to get these 2-stars in tough wars like this. So he's going to use a bunch of baby drags, and then he's going to take out the Town Hall with his Valks here. Let me fast forward a bit. So it's starting to drop some of these baby drags on the outside, out of the reach of the air defenses. And then He's just going to go right up the gut and valk through this space. Gets about a 60%, which is, a solid percentage for a low Town Hall 9 on this base. That's pretty good. So next we're going to bring you to, I'm going to skip over most of the 10s because since we weren't able to really 3-star many of them, except for one, it's really not worth showing. Bloodhound, he's one of the Rebels guys, and he's going to have a nice attack here. Just going to go with a 3 golem drop here. Clump 2 together. Just going to use some whiz for funneling, of course. Gets everything in the core here. And you're going to see his bowlers are going to get drilled with the giant bomb, and they're pretty much all going to get knocked out real quick because of it. So right now it looks like he might be in some serious trouble here. The majority of the defenses are still up, but he waits for his golem, which is at the bottom, and his archer queen are going to be distraction pieces, and he's going to use them and wait for them to get the attention of some of these defenses, and he's just going to hog through the rest of it. Does a good job and is able to clear out this space. So it was a good attack by Bloodhound. Bring you to 14, which is FYL. He's going to try that HPHB, where he's going to use some, he's going to go with an AQ walk, and then some healers on the P.E.K.K.A.s that he's going to be dropping. So he's going to start funneling here, has some minions going up top, he has a minion on the bottom just to get some extra structures taken out. Yeah, I believe he drops the P.E.K.K.A.s up top, yeah. He's going to let this air defense hit on those healers, which you got to try and not do, obviously. Don't want to be letting them get drilled by those air defenses, but he's still able to chug through the space pretty good. He kept, I think, 6 hogs for this base, and they're going to do their job, take out a handful of defenses. It took about 3 or 4 defenses on their own, while some troops in the core are able to distract for them, like these P.E.K.K.A.s. So another good attack by FYL. I'll take you to 17. YOLO Fish. So his first 3 guys are all Rebels guys. And he's going to use an AQ walk and go into an Aerotek where he uses some Hound Loons. So he's first obviously trying to take out these whiz towers in this first central air defense that's right in front of him. These whiz towers are always a hassle for air attacks. They can take out a ton of loons at a time. So he's dropping these first 2 loons just to pull out the CC. The only thing that's going to be affected by an air attack is going to be the baby drags or drags in general. So he gets this air defense out, takes out everything over here. It's going to start swinging around, uses his Barb King, take out this other air defense, and then he's going to start dropping some loons and his hounds. So I was a little bit worrisome going into an air sweeper like this where it's coming straight for you, and then you're also getting drilled by the air defense and AQ at the same time, but he's going to have a max sound and a CC, so the little pups are going to be able to take out his queen pretty good. So another nice attack by YOLO. So that brings us to one of our guys now. Gonna have Frozen Blade go in, and he's just gonna go in with a pretty simple Goho attack, or Goboho. And he's dropping these 2 loons here to take out this mortar so that the golem doesn't get distracted and move to the side after it takes out the mortar, so he can keep it central. So he gets a great funnel going on. He's going to drop his CC bowlers and his heroes. A lot of his bowlers aren't getting inside, but it's not going to be a real issue for him. You do see these 2 bowlers here hit this storage into the Expo, which is great because Expos have a ton of health and they're very difficult to take down sometimes. And he's going to be able to get the rest of his hogs to get through this base. A little off on the heal placement, but pretty good. Simple attacks, still very effective. A lot of people are trying, very fancy attacks that aren't really necessary all the time. So, nice attack here, and he's able to clear it out. Next attack is by Nerdy, and he clears the space in under 2 minutes, which is pretty crazy for a Town Hall 9. Usually takes a lot longer. He's going to use his AQ at the bottom, and it's going to run from 6 to 3 on this base. And he has these bowlers walking at 9, and they're going to go towards 12. I don't think that was intentional for the bowler portion, but that's just how it works out in this attack. And then he just has a ton of Valks that's going to take out the core of this base. And he follows it up with some wizards to make sure that he's able to take out the enemy clan castle along with these poisons. So they get through pretty quick. You just see there's still just a ton of Valkyries left. I think you start off with like 12 to 14 Valkyries and no need for any hogs or anything to take out these defenses because these Valks and bowlers have it covered. So you see the AQ is marching up top, and you still have these bowlers going up top as well. Everything's going to converge in the middle in just a minute here, and you're going to take out the rest of this base. So nice attack by Nerdy. Very quick attack. Dr. Cream Puff's attack. Great name, by the way, Dr. Cream Puff. He's going to do somewhat similar attack here. I don't really know where he starts. There it is. Queen Walk. I know his AQ almost died here, and everyone was super worried about that, but he gets her through. Just going to jump to the core here while his bowlers are going around the south side, and they're just going to take everything along this path up. So we had a little bit of struggles with some of their Town Hall 9 bases. I think they only needed to dip once for ours, and we had to dip 4 times to clear some of theirs, which obviously isn't something you want to see. It's preferred to have all your Town Hall 9s clear theirs, but 1 or 2 isn't bad. But having 4, that's very rough because then you're not going to have the Town Hall 10s to match up with their Town Hall 10s to clear their bases. So now we're going to have Cleef Sharif. I know he got a 6-star this war. I think we had 2 or 3 Town Hall 9s get a 6-star. And he was in our clan doing a bunch of attacks. He's from the Rebels. Fantastic attacker. Probably the best Town Hall 9 attacker I've seen. He's just excellent. At the very beginning here, I don't know if you saw, he drops a loon and then follows it up with his baby dragon. He's doing that to make sure that there's no air mines that are going to take out his baby dragon upon dropping it, because that's just 10 wasted troop space right there. So he's going to do the AQ walk here, and he's going to have some Pikas drop in, and they're going to meet up. He drops the poison on the AQ, which is real smart. Make sure she can't attack them at full strength, and has more time to get the his AQ to take her out. So now he's going to bring everything in here in the middle here. And he doesn't need any jumps or anything like that, just rages through. Those rage on the bowlers are just so powerful, along with these Pikas in the middle here. And then, of course, you have the healers at rage strength, so everything is just golden going through this base. And he's going to still have 13 hogs, and he just times them up. Everything is perfectly timed when I watch his attacks. You see 3, 4 defenses right here are all aimed at the core, and they're all being taken out 2 at a time, 1 at a time by these hogs. So he's just excellent at timing his attacks. Great attacker for them. So great surgical hog here. And it takes out the rest of the base. Oh, and he's able to swag a heal on this base too. So if you're able to swag a heal against a pretty elite clan, that's pretty impressive. That was a great attack. Do base 23. Which was taken out by Crim 6. He's going to do another Aerotek. We saw a couple of those earlier. Does a 2 golem drop over here, avoids this clan castle until he has everything cleared away and funneled for his Wiz and his AQ to get through here for good backup for them. And you see these clustered air defenses in the core here. He's able to take out 3 of the 4, which is excellent for an air attack if you could take out 3 out of 4. And he eventually gets this last air sweeper too. Drops a couple haste here. Gets that air sweeper out, and it's just smooth sailing from there. So great attack by Crim 6. Show you Agony's attack. This is like a Batman base, kind of looks like a bat in the core here. So he's just going to use 2 golem drop, get some funneling going on, and gets right here in the core. Just going to cruise through this attack, just go fast forward. Nice attack though, well timed, gets his hogs down, good placement so he could heal both sides of his hogs that split up. Overall, good attack by Agony. So now it's Mayhem's attack, and he does a pretty cool attack here with a bunch of baby dragons. He's going to use his Archer Queen to get into the core with a ton of rages. She's going to take out pretty much all the air defenses, and he's going to use baby dragons for the rest of the way. So right now he's using I think he started with 12 baby drags. He's going to use them to clear some exterior junk to keep his AQ central. And he's going to drop his earthquakes to open up the base fully for her. Gets her inside, drops the EQs, and the Hound pops in, which is just a real slow attack when you get up against a Hound, but still going to be able to get along this base. Oh, I forgot he also did drop these clan castle bowlers, which help take out some exterior garbage. So she takes out these 3 of the 4 air defenses. Still 1 left. And he just pulls this one off. I think he has 1 baby dragon left at the end of this attack. Yep, just 1 left. But nice attack. Very cool. And I'll show you the last attack. It's by Angel. So normally I don't recommend using a queen walk when you have sub 20 AQ, preferably 25 or up for it, but he just uses her to converge a little bit towards the core, and then she just runs around the perimeter here. Fast forwarded through most of it, but he has a great attack. You know, he's able to just rage through the most of the space with his Valkyries and his bowlers. Does a real nice job. While his AQ's on the perimeter, just taking out all the exterior garbage and a couple of these defenses that are out here. So like I said, I normally don't recommend doing the AQ walk, but it worked out real nice on his attack. So great job, Angel. So that's going to conclude our war. This war is about to fall off any minute now because our current war is ending too. So thanks for listening.